another one.
How's it going, guys? William here. Welcome back to another one up, and today we have more Alpha Sapphire Waterlocke action. And in the last episode we took on the gym leader. That was fun. That was fun because we lost Gulliver. He took a rock tomb from the gym leader's nose pass, and he died. It was hard to take. The one plus we have from that, however, is that he is now available for rip trade, and honestly, I feel like he's got potential. There's no way of me knowing exactly what his potential is right now, but he has potential. He was the guy, you know. He was MVP of the team for the short while he was alive. So he's available for rip trade, guys. If you don't know what rip trade is, if you didn't see it in a previous episode, rip trade is anytime one of my Pokemon in this Waterlocke faint, they go into the rip trade box. If you leave a comment down below that says rip trade me, or if you at me on Twitter at another one up plays rip trade me, someone will be chosen at random, and I will trade them Gulliver, who was a former member of our team, and I'll be doing that with all Pokemon that faint throughout this journey. But getting back to today's episode of the Waterlocke, we have come here to get back that old man's encounter. Not going to be a water type, doesn't matter. It's a Whismur. I got nothing against Whismur, just got no use for it. We're gonna be taking on that team Aqua Grunt, that gang member who stole that old man's Pokemon, which is a Wingull. So bringing back some sad memories. Because I already miss Gulliver, mostly because he was the perfect utility Pokemon, and now we don't have that. So that sucks as we make light work of that Whismur. We're going to grab this Pokeball up here because you can never have too many of those. Even though we're not going to need even the amount that we have. Here he is. What are you coming? Come and get some then. Okay. I don't know how to say that. This hostage Pokemon turned out to be worthless. And to think I made a getaway into this tunnel to nowhere. And now you're here to battle me? Really? Yes, I beat up your mate before. Also, that is not a useless Pokemon. That is a Wingull, and Gulliver the Wingull was amazing, alright? Maybe that one sucks. Don't tar them all with the same brush, okay? He's got a Poochyena. We should be able to make short work of that, as my computer makes that stupid noise, which you're probably all going to hear. You're going to hear it. Deal with it. Soz. Thought I turned all of those off. So we're gonna go for the tackle. We know Ward Up has that beastly attack stat normally. It's not stab, but it works. Ward Up is identified. I could have told you it was Ward Up from the beginning. You could have done some damage, but no. Well, he's raising this a little too late. Too little too late. Too little too late. So we'll get him out of here. This guy's only got one Pokemon. He's a clown. Taking back that Wingull. That I just wish we still had one for ourselves. As Ward Up levels up to level 15. Get that 2 boost and attack again. HP's going up nicely. That attack stat. Monster. Speed stat's a little bit worrying. Whatever. Okay. So give us back that Wingull. This plan is not right. The boss told me this will be a slick and easy job to pull. All I had to do was steal some parts from Devon. You want them back that badly, then take them. Forgot we were coming to get those. Genuinely thought we were coming to get the Pokemon only. So, you know, it's a win-win situation. Oh, look at him. It's heartbreaking. Pico, I'm glad to see you're safe. You shouldn't trust Wingulls around me, mate. They call me Mr. Briny, and you are? Ah, so it's Wade, is it now? Then I sincerely thank you, Wade. If there's ever anything I can do to help you in a turn, don't hesitate to tell me. Okay. If I'm to be found, it will always be at my cottage by the sea near Petalburg Woods. Come, Pico. High time we're away home. Piqui. Piqui. That's how they speak. Yep. So that was heartbreaking to deal with. This really does go nowhere. Okay, it's gonna be yeah, another Whismur. So we're gonna go give those Devon parts back. We are going to worry about our complete lack of usable Pokemon because we have two decent Pokemon for a while now. That's what we've got to deal with. Which is in no way ideal. In no way, because 2 Pokemon is just not a lot. Which means we may have to over level a little bit to counteract the fact that we're gonna come up against a lot of battles. You know, we're gonna come up against a lot of battles. We're gonna come up against trainers who have more than 2 Pokemon. We've got another gym leader that we're gonna have to deal with only 2 Pokemon. That Rust Turf tunnel there. At first we thought we had a huge crew working on it. Oh yeah, we heard it all before, mate. Heard it all before. Do I catch a Pokemon that we use for cut to get? I'm gonna do that. Oh, that's a win goal. I'm gonna try and catch a Pokemon now that we can teach cut. It won't be used in any battles. It will literally just be taught cut, so we can get through there, battle those trainers, and then can Taylor learn cut? Can Taylor learn cut? I am going to say no. I'm going to check, but I think no. Give me 2 seconds, guys, because I'm, again, inefficient. We're going to have a look. We are going to have a look. I don't think it can. You know what? I don't think it can. Nope. Nope. No, it can't. So, getting out of here. No use. No use. You have absolutely no use to me. I'm not even sure if there's any Pokemon that can learn cut in here. Is there a Zigzagoon in here? Somewhere? This dude can learn cut. He can definitely learn cut. We're going to have to go easy on him. We're not going to be able to use Water Gun because it will OHKO. OHKO. 1-hit KO. I'm not a scrub. Obviously boost his defense. That's what we want anyway, because we definitely don't want to crit knock you out. Harden away. We're catching you now anyway. So yeah, this will just be used for cut. Once I get back to the town, I will release it. Immediate release. Or no, I'll keep it. I'll keep it in the box. Not the Rip Trade box. This Pokemon doesn't have nowhere near the prestige level to do that. So we're going to keep it. I'll keep him in a box in the PC just in case we want to use cut again later on. I'll probably have a Pokemon later on. I may take the time to build the Supreme HM Slave when we're a little further into the game, but who knows? Yeah, no, we don't care. You're not a water type. We're going to give you a nickname. You are going to simply be known as Cut. That is all you are good for. So we have Nincada. We have the Cut, the Nincada, who is going to be used exclusively for this. Just because there's some trainers in here that we're gonna want to fight. We're gonna want the XP for, because we're gonna need all the help we can get. Please don't have 4 moves. Perfect. Swift. That's what I like. Efficiency. Efficiency and my Pokemon not dying. Yep. So yeah, there's a couple of trainers in here. Should we switch around? Let's switch Deep Dish out in front. Let's switch Deep Dish. I don't know what level these guys' Pokemon are going to be, but they're kids, so we learn all sorts of things at the trainer school. I want to test things out for real. I mean, they're kids. I should be able to beat them handily. School Kid Jerry sends out a Ralts. I'm fine with that. I'm fine. I don't think Ralts has anything super scary at level 10. I could be wrong, but we, however, do have Astonish, which I believe is going to hit super effective. Yeah. Don't hit hard. Yeah, perfect. See? Deep Dish. Deep Dish. Nothing to worry about. Astonish also has a chance to flinch, which doesn't happen. But that's fine. Another one. We'll get this guy out of here. I'm really happy with Deep Dish. When we first got him, we were really worried about the level of his stats, but he's been useful in a pinch, shall we say. So the fact that we only have two Pokemon, it's slightly worrying. However, as they progress, if we can keep them around, they become so useful. I mean, Lotad, Deep Dish the Lotad is already pretty useful with his typing, and Mudkip only gets better with typing. So I study at school and I study on the way home too. Yeah, nerd. Nothing wrong with that though. Nothing wrong with studying all the time. If I'd studied all the time, I'd probably that's annoying. So we've got a level... Oh, it's level 8, though. We've got a level 8 Shroomish. We're going to go with Echoed Voice. See what that does for us. I don't think Shroomish at level 8 is going to have anything. Absorb. Nothing. It does nothing. It does nothing. I think I'm going to switch to Bubble because Stab Bubble may do more damage than non-stab Echoed Voice, even though it's probably... no. Tackle does more damage than Absorb. We'll go for the Astonish and hope for flinches. Nope. This is annoying because he's going to get that little bit of HP back every time, and I really don't want to switch in. I really don't want to switch in Ward Up because Absorb is going to do a lot to him. We may have to use one of our healing items in this battle. Please don't crit. Okay, we're going to use a healing item, which is annoying because it means Shroomish is going to get maybe another free Absorb, which we don't really want because we want to keep his HP as low as possible. But whatever, we're going to use the potion. We've used one of our healing items. For a second, when I was in the menu there, I saw Nincada and thought, oh, that's a good switch, and then realised I can't do that. So, that was a crit. That was a crit. I'm glad the crit happened then. I don't even think it did 7 damage, but I don't know, because I wasn't paying attention. 27, no, it did 4. Super crit. We just have to tank away at it now and hope it doesn't use Absorb too much because, yeah, see, Tackle is fine. It does 5. It does 5 damage. We can't afford to eat too many of those because we only have 1 potion left and this person still has another Pokemon. This person still has another Pokemon. That's just hit me. That's a fear. What? That could be anything. That could be anything. As long as it's around a level 8 and not another Shroomish, we should be fine. We're going to have to use another healing item in a second. I didn't really want to use 2 of them against a level 8. And this is what I mean by it's going to be challenging. Shroomish's speed fell. God. We're going to use another healing item. Hope this guy doesn't use Absorb so that we can possibly, with a good roll, knock him out on the next turn. Tackle is fine. That was a big one. Crit. 2 crits. 2 crits. Not what you want. It's not what you want. But hopefully... Okay, well, it's definitely going to go this time. Hopefully the next Pokemon this lady has is not such a challenge, and we can switch Ward Up in easily, and be fine. Deep Dish levels up though, which is good. Level 13, unlucky for some, lucky for me. Special defense up by 2, which is good. The stats still look trash, but he does a job. He does it. I can't take that away from him. He's doing a job. Yeah, we're going to switch into Ward Up. Ward Up. We don't have a healing item, so let's hope this doesn't hit too hard. It's probably going to pound. No, we're good. We are good. We're going to go with a Water Gun. Even though we have a boosted attack, I feel like Water Gun, stab, boom. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. You have nothing. When I come out of this battle, I'm going to use some healing items because I can use as many as I want in the field. We're going to need to heal our 2 guys because neither of them are looking super healthy right now. Stupid Karen. She's in shock that she lost. I'm not. I mean, the advantage was with her. We've got some berries up here. We have a item on the floor. We're gonna grab that. These berries that we may never use because they look like chesto berries. We have plenty of those already, but we're gonna get some more. Because I don't know, because I may make poffins. Yeah, that's still a thing in this game. I can't remember if poffins are a thing. I know poffins are a thing, but are they made by berries? I can't remember. I can't say I dipped too much into the contests in this game. So let's go. There's no more trainers, so let's heal up and then head into the Devon Corporation building and get our reward for getting those parts back, because I feel like we're owed one. We had to go through the trauma of seeing a Wingull after hours died. I'm going to mention it again though, guys, because you're going to see him briefly, which is going to break my little heart. You're going to see Gulliver out. There he is. There he is, guys. He's in the rip trade box where cut is not going. Nope. But yeah, he's in the rip trade box. So comment down below, rip trade me if you want to be in with a chance of receiving Gulliver, or message me on Twitter at AnotherOneUpPlays and with the hashtag RipTradeMe there also, and I'll choose somebody at complete random. It's probably going to happen a few times over the course of the Waterlocke because I seem to be terrible now. You got them back. You're a really great trainer. I know. As my thanks, I'll give you a great ball. Perfect. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's a fine reward. I'm okay with that. Oh yes, young man, please come with me. Fine. It's a cool building. The buildings are really small, like in comparison to like human beings, though. Like this is a massive corporation, and that building. I mean, I'm not judging, you know, whatever they call a massive corporation in Hoenn. Our president's office is on this floor. I can't tell you how grateful I am for what you've done for this company. Could you wait here for just a moment? I can. I got a few more moments for you. Our president would like to have a word with you. Please come with me. My friend hates it when I hum. It annoys her. And I just did it. It's what I do. It's what I do when I'm nervous. I'm not nervous now. It just happened because this is a catchy tune. I heard just now that we have quite a bit to thank you for, so you helped my staff out, not just once, but twice. There's a favour I'd like to ask a reliable trainer of you, and I want to know I'm president you can trust. I'd never been so mean to ask for a favour with nothing in return. Please, give me your Pokenav Plus for a moment. Yeah, because that's a weird... You helped me out. How about you do me a favour in return for helping me out twice? Mr. Stone updated your Pokenav Plus. You can now use the BuzzNav function on your Pokenav Plus. We're not going to use it. Thanks, mate. I'm not going to use it. Don't think I've ever used it, really. Don't think it's ever been a tab on my Pokenav Plus that I've ever used. It's an indispensable tool for any trailer who is travelling out in the world. Use it and you'll be able to get the latest news from around the region and from your own friends anytime and any place. Now let me get to the important issue of what it is I need you to do. I want to ask you to deliver a letter to a man named Stephen. You should find him in Dewford. Dewford. We obtain the letter. Wade put that. Yeah, it's a key. It's a key item. You have to cross the sea to reach Dewford, of course. I'll ask Mr. Briney, the old sailor who lives on that hut on Route 104, to help with the crossing. I mean, he owes me a favour too. This is just working out. Everything's coming up, Mr. Stone. Go find him and he should agree to help you. I'm counting on you, young man. If you're ever unsure of what to do, just come and talk with me again. I think I got it, dude. I think I got it, buddy. Let's head away. Let's go see Mr. Briney. We should make it to Dewford today. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get to Dewford. Wow, that's a Pokenav Plus. It's a navigation system for connecting people, Pokemon, and the world. Cool, dude. Blah, blah. It's so much babble so early on in the game. I'm developing new kinds of Pokeballs, but I haven't made much headway. I'll be back for you. What do you have to say for yourself? I'm trying to develop a device that visually reproduces the dreams of Pokemon, and I've heard that my rival who lives far away is doing the same research. I can't lose this race. Oh, that's Fennel. Fennel, if you never played Pokemon Black. She did that. She achieved her goal. I don't know if that guy did. I don't know what the time... It's May. It's May. Shh, guys, don't salt my game. Don't... I was gonna... I can't say that. Oh, hey, Wade. Have you been catching lots of Pokemon? I'm doing pretty good on that front, at least. I caught so many Pokemon in Petalburg Woods that I ran out of Pokeball. Don't rub it in, okay? Oh, yeah. And I passed by Mr. Briny when I was in Petalburg Woods. I guess he must have been on his way home to his cottage on Route 104. Wade, you just moved here, so there's no way you could know, but Mr. Briny was once a highly respected seafarer. Yes, people keep telling me. Bye. Goodbye. Nope, we don't need to buy any items because we are heading somewhere that has a Pokemon Center. We're heading to Dewford to deliver a letter to Stephen, given to us by Mr. Stone. As we head on back this way. Oh! I'm gonna go get cut. I'm gonna go get cut real quick. That could be something important. I can't remember what it is, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Because I don't know how many times I'm going to be bothered to go back and get cut out so that we can cut trees. Because that's his use. That is his sole purpose in life. Not that Nincada isn't a good Pokemon. Because, Shedinja. Shedinja's a good Pokemon. But Shedinja is dead. Although, so could we... Yeah, no, we can't. Because we can't use dead Pokemon. I was going to say, could we use Shedinja? Because technically it's not alive, but no. No, we can't. Yes, I would. I hope nobody has any issue with me keeping cut. Or revive. We got cut out of the box for the most useless item to us. Absolutely no use for a revive because our Pokemon die for good around here. Around these parts, our Pokemon stay dead. Okay? But we can sell it. We can sell it if we ever... I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon, you useful little Pokemon. What are you doing here? We found a Great Ball, so it was worth getting cut back. That revive trolled us, but that's a useful place because that's where we can not evolve an Eevee into a Leafeon because we don't have an Eevee and we can't have grass types. Just rubbing it in. So we are back at Mr. Briny's house. Let's cash in that favour he owes us and head on to Dewford. Okay. Sorry to interrupt. Hold on, lass. Belay that Pico. Yeah, hold on, lass. Oh, if it ain't Wade, you're the one who saved my Pico. Aye, but we owe you for that day. What's that? You want to sail with me? What's all this about then? A letter bound for Dewford? Certainly, that'd be no problem. You've come to the right man. Should we hoist sail for Dewford at once? Head to Dewford. Pico, we're setting sail, my darling. Let's leave her here, mate. Like, let her rest. You've been chasing her around the front room all day. This being on the water stuff is what... Oh, Pico, just stop it. It could have been Gulliver, guys. That could have been Gulliver. My sloppiness got him killed. My sloppiness got Gulliver killed. Ahoy! We've struck land in Dewford, lad. I suppose you'll be heading ashore to deliver that letter to what's-his-name or whomever. If you're ever feeling lost and adrift, though, try calling in on the island's Pokemon gym. The leader, Brawley, sure knows everything that goes on around this town. Awesome. I'll do that, mate. Dewford Town is a tiny island community, so if something gets trendy here, everyone picks up on it right away. So trendy. Trendy. That's a trendy word. Sup, have you been training your Pokemon? If you want to make your Pokemon strong, I highly recommend super training, but be like me and enjoy some No super training for me. Fisherman. This is a renowned fishing spot. Are you getting the itch to fish? Actually, yes. Having a fishing rod would be great. It's going to be an old rod, which is obviously terrible. And it's only going to allow us to catch one Pokemon, which I wasn't going to catch, but I might as well now. First, you want to face the water and use the rod. Focus your mind. If you get a bite, pull on the rod. Sometimes you can snag something immediately, but with bigger catches, you need time to pull on your rod to haul them in. Cool, mate. We're gonna head down here because there's an item down here, and we'll also. Oh, we won't fish here, and we'll remember that we didn't catch anything on Route 107 because we may need to come back here at some point and actually fish again or surf and catch a Pokemon on that route. We can, however, catch a Pokemon in Dewford Town because that counts as its own route. So, you already know. You already know what we're going to catch here. There's no two ways about it. We know what we're going to catch. I'm not okay with it. But we need a third party member. And that third party member is going to be the wonderful Magikarp. Yay. Magikarp. Obviously. Oh, it's level 15 though. Obviously, eventually, Magikarp will become useful. Do we think we have an absorb in us? I feel like we have an absorb. I feel like we can get away with an absorb. And if not, we can be... Whoa! That's a crit. And if we can't get... We got away with an absorb. And if we couldn't... If we say, for instance, we fainted this Magikarp, we could just head back to Petalburg and fish in a little spot of water there and get one there. But this one being level 15 is good for me. Don't crit me again. We're gonna get it down that little bit more. That's a crit too. Definitely don't want to hit it anymore. This match is full of crits. We're gonna catch our Magikarp in a Pokeball because it's a Magikarp, and we're not gonna waste a Great Ball on a Magikarp. But yeah, the fact that it's level 15 gives me, you know, it helps me out a little bit because we all know that Magikarp evolves into a beast, a beastly Gyarados. Getting it there hurt though. Not ideal, but it's level 15 already, so we can work with that. What are we going to call this thing? Magikarp is virtually useless in battle as it can only splash around. As a result, it's considered to be weak. However, it is actually a very hardy Pokemon that can survive in any body of water no matter how polluted it is. Oh, I still didn't want it. Give a nickname to the Magikarp you caught. Yes, so we need to nickname this Magikarp. Oh, it's a female Magikarp. It's a female Magikarp called Nope. Nope, the Magikarp. Nope, because it pretty much sums up my entire feeling about having to catch a Magikarp in this Waterlocke run. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to be that guy. I didn't want a Gyarados. I just didn't want to be that guy. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to be that guy. But we need somebody else in our team. And if we felt really cheeky, we could always use it as a switch in Pivot. Pivots from Friends, you know. Yeah, we could use it as a switch in to die so that somebody else doesn't have to. Not that that's an okay strategy, and hopefully it won't come to that. Let's have a look at Nope, the Magikarp. Oh, I've got a Magikarp. It's got high defense. It's got obscenely high speed, but it's got lowered special. It's got boosted special defense and lowered speed, but that speed is pretty high. It's pretty high speed. It's sassy, so sassy and proud of its power. So we've got our sassy Magikarp Nope. I feel like Nope is the perfect name for a sassy Magikarp. That is also proud of its power. Okay, so in the next episode we're going to explore Dewford a little bit. We're going to go take on the trainers in the outskirts, maybe head into the tunnel just on the outskirts of town. Do a little bit of training there. We're probably going to need to take on the gym leader at some point very soon. get that out of the way, because I feel like there's not a whole lot we need to do in this town apart from take on the gym leader and give Stephen his letter when we find him. So we'll get cracking on with that next time, guys. So don't forget, rip trade me in the comments, rip trade me at Another One Up Plays for your chance to receive Gulliver, our poor fainted Gulliver. But I'll see you soon, guys. Take care.